and welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we have squad battle action for you today. It's the Velvet Touches versus the Royals.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Off we go then, the first kick of the game. This is the visitors' team for today.
Well, no surprise really, they're matching up here, but there are many different ways they can approach this game, and I just think they'll be cautious today, certainly early on.
The effort shut out.
That really was a wonderful piece of defending.
And Royals need to keep the ball much better. Weighted beautifully. Well, they must have thought they'd gone in front. Brilliant save. As it goes, corner coming. And it's a short one. Oh, could be here. Enzo Lefebvre. Now with Thuram. Played in with that. And that's going to the keeper.
Should have done better there, really.
Rafinha. Closed it down well. Lefebvre. Mateo. Well, she's someone who many have been talking about. Will we be talking about her for the right reasons today, though?
Well, what more can I say? She's a top-class finisher. Composed, technically brilliant and determined. Fantastic player.
And the danger is cleared. And it's out for a throw. And that's won back nicely in a good area. Thuram. Really good pass. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over. Just getting bogged down a touch in midfield.
The closing down of both teams has been excellent.
Now it needs a good ball in. For the lead now. It just needed the finishing touch. A nice move ends there. Marcus Rashford. That's a good pass. Going for it. Oh, I don't believe it. That's a sensational save. And they go short with the corner. Those in the middle won't be happy about that service. Lovely incisive ball. Onto it, in on goal. And it's in. It's no longer goalless. There's the opener.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Back underway at 1-0. They might be in. There's a go. Terrific bit of blocking. Now there could be an opportunity to counter. And she's done well to get past. Well, that rapid counter-attack was poetry in motion.
Yeah, they almost got level there. Great effort.
Making decent progress here. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. So the ball moving again, and work to do for the Royals here in this second half. Marquinhos. Moving the ball well, looking for that equaliser. Rashford. And it's there! A goal that draws them back on level terms.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So off we go at 1-1 now. In the right position to cut out the pass. Rashford. Rafinha now. Thuram wins the ball. Well, that's going to be a free kick. And it could be on! A decent strike, but the keeper always had it covered.
Well, they need to be more positive with their passing, make more runs in behind the defence, create overloads in the wide areas, and then we may see an improvement in those stats.
And they've got to get the ball back before they can try again. And the flag's up. It's offside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Remy Cabert. Velvet touches using the width of the pitch here. And the game will stop. Offside. He's made a real difference today. The manager now bringing him off after a solid shift. Rafinha. This is looking better with every stride. And delivered into the middle. And it maybe just drifted a bit offline because it's the keeper's ball. Some useful space on the wing for the Velvet Touches. What a chance! Well, he went for power and got plenty of it, but it's whistled wide. Very quickly closed down. Enzo Lefebvre. Rose Lavelle. Counter looks on here. Options available. Could be something on from this. And a wonderful piece of goalkeeping.
Well, showing his class there. He gets his angles absolutely spot on.
Now here comes a change. They take it short. Could be setting something now. Oh, what a save. Razor-sharp reactions. And it's a short corner.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Deslan. This to see them lead. It's in, and it might well be the winning goal.
Just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So they've taken the lead, and there's not long left to hang on to it as we go again. Olise. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Chance to cross here. That's huge. That might ensure the win.
Yeah, what a big save that was, and at such a vital time.
Here it comes. Well, he couldn't get free, and he couldn't find the target.
Well, in the end, the defender just about did enough.
Good move that needs some end product now. It was a glorious chance, offside or not. That's a glaring miss.
Well, he'll certainly be pleased to see the flag go up there, because that was a poor miss.
And that's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the home fans are concerned. What did you make of their... Warm welcome to you and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And hopefully we've got some goals and drama on the way. It's La Celeste and they take on the Velvet Touches.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
This is today's La Celeste lineup.
Well, it's a fairly standard 4-4-2, which you don't see that often, but it does have its strength, particularly with the front two they've got playing today. They're both good players.
Here's the lineup for the Velvet Touches.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
Angelo Stiller. Played in with that. It's a decent bit of goalkeeping. The corner taken short. How did they fail to score? That's one to ponder for a while.
Yeah, they got themselves into a really good position there.
And La Celeste have the ball again. Angelo Stiller. Now Chouameni. Stiller. High tempo, hypnotic football in total control. Aurelien Chouameni. And on to Cope Miners. To put them ahead. And the keeper reads it well and saves. It's been delivered. Oh, against the goal. There it is. That's the breakthrough. And fully deserved, you have to say.
Well, just look at this. He's so bright in the box. He's first to the ball and then a decent finish. It's a good bit of play.
So off we go at 1-0. Goes on past the defender. They're in here. And that is some stop.
Well, he's just pulled off a brilliant save there. That had goal written all over it.
And they've gone with a short one. Behind for a corner. Pressure still on. And it's a short one. That was a really good spot.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
Well, this is a superb run. La Celeste regained possession. Toyn Cope Miners. Stiller. Now Chouameni. Angelo Stiller. An attack of genuine promise from La Celeste. But able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. Cabea. He's in here. Oh, fantastic save.
Well, she got it all right there. That's an excellent save from the keeper, you have to say that.
Under a little bit of pressure, he's managed to put it wide.
Yeah, but the defender made it very difficult for him in the end.
No time to dwell on the ball. Could get it over now. That's a good pass. Possession changes, one back by La Celeste. Chouameni. And on to Cope Miners. Really nice build-up play as they look to add to their lead. Oh, that's really well cut out. Good work to beat the challenge. Stiller. That one was a bit wayward.
Yeah, they can't give it away that cheaply.
Just needs the composure now. Could be still. And there's the equaliser. It's all square again.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. Players set, the whistle sounds, and the second half begins. Lovely setup. Chance to move ahead. Oh, and the keeper deflects it against the post. Mateo. Ball back with Lassalesne. Aurelian Chouameni. Could be something happening here for La Celeste. Angelo Stiller. That's a good ball. Stiller. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo has certainly been influential in the first 45 minutes. What have you made of his performance?
Big moment this.
And there's the goal to put them in front.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break. Forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then the 1v1 against the keeper. She just passes it into the net. That's a very good goal.
And we're back underway at 2-1 now. Stiller. This is looking good. What next? Space now to get a crossover. Oh, that's a great block. Now behind, but a good corner could change that.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
And there's the benefit of working to win the ball. Mateo. Remy Cabin. This is really nice. Another goal now would mean real control.
Yeah, but they need to make it count.
Chance to score! Unbelievable reflex save.
Well, that's what you want from your keeper. Stops like that.
Substitution coming up. And it's a short one. This could be dangerous. No way through. Possession lost. La Celeste with room in which to operate now. And it's a terrific carry forward, this. Surely the equaliser. And it's held on to comfortably. Solid defending, it's away.
Yeah, that's not the area to mess about. Good clearance.
Rose Lavelle. What a chance here. It's there, and it's a goal. That's a real settler for them. 2 in front now.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Off we go then. 3-1 the score now. Aurélien Chouameni. On to Emre Can. Can. And on to Cope Miners. Emre Can. Now with Cope Miners. He's beaten his marker here. But that's a really good recovery to win the ball. This could get interesting. Oh, that's really well cut out. Stiller. Cristiano Ronaldo. So that will do it for today, and it's the visiting fans who will go home the happier. Your overall impression?
They were better than their opponent.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's the Velvet Touches against the Foxes.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And a look at the starting 11 for the Velvet Touches.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with three players in advance of two.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And that is offside. Lefebvre. The Foxes doing well to win possession. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Clara Matteo. Lucadinha. And the Velvet Touches looking menacing, but quick thinking defensively. Very good interception. And running free here. It's a perfect challenge. Oh, you'll have a go. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Kashawi. He's in with a chance. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So on they go again, the Foxes, and a swift response required after this setback. Danny Andrew deserves credit for winning the ball back. Sakina Kashawi trying her luck, just couldn't get it through. And a corner to the Velvet Touches as they try to press home their advantage. And short it is. Could be. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. The Foxes could get in behind the defence. A good and fair challenge. Lucadinha. Kashawi. Might be a chance to break. Intelligent defending. There's the shot. Oh, reacted so quickly. And the substitution will occur now. They take it short. Oh, that's a clever ball. Takes the shot. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Well, approaching half-time on the home side, very much in charge here, Stuart. Your thoughts?
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent, and the finishing has been clinical. They will certainly be happy going in at half-time.
Ford. Oh, danger here. Can he finish? And a goal! Not over just yet. Well, the action underway again, and that goal for the Foxes puts a different complexion on the game. Now what can they do from here? And danger averted, well read. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Oh, that's splendid play. They could level it. And the whistle is sound. So the second half is underway and the Foxes have work ahead of them. Now, what can the Velvet Touchers do from this position? And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. And the Foxes pushing forward with options available. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Could be threatening. In behind. As they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
Well, the ball is rolling again, and the Velvet Touchers are really beginning to run away with this now. Now, does she mean business? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And just look at that finish. 1v1 against the keeper, and she hits it with power. It's a great goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Andrew. It is to be a throw-in. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. Lavelle. Might work out. There it is! She's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And the finish is brilliantly taken, just guided beyond the goalkeeper. What a good goal that is.
Ford. Decent looking pass. And the defensive intervention there. Wilson with it. Remy Cabella released it nicely. And tidy defensive play.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Such an ambitious run. Can he put it away? But into the keeper's gloves. De Rossi. Daniele De Rossi. Takes aim. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Oh, got into position brilliantly. Wendy Renard. Daniele De Rossi. Nicely cut out. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Danny Andrew. And the Velvet Touchers doing well to win it back. Sakina Karshawi. Basha. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, the threat could be there. And quite simply wide of the target.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Forward. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening. And they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, here at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former England international Sue Smith. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's the Saints versus the Velvet Touches.
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
And away we go, the first half of this game. And here's the starting 11 for Saints. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Vicente Lizarazu plays with Jeremy Frimpong in the fullback positions. Mohamed Salah plays with Harry Kewell on the flanks. And up front, Alex Morgan starts in tandem with Lotta Helin. And a free kick given. And a look at the starting 11 for the Velvet Touches.
And it does look like a 4-4-2. Out of possession, I'm sure they'll stay compact in their shape. They'll shift across the pitch together. But when they go forward, the central strikers are going to be key to hold the ball up while waiting for runners.
And a strong tackle. Salah. And quick thinking defensively.
That was top draw, wasn't it?
Sakina Karshawi. Jani. Now what can they do from here? Easing the pressure there. Well, we know what a key player she is, and she'll certainly expect to make her presence felt.
Yeah, she's so efficient in front of goal. Whenever a chance comes her way, she at least tests the keeper. The defence are going to have to remain focused for the full 90 minutes because she only needs one opportunity and she'll punish you.
Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Can he deliver? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here we can see it again, and he shows great ability to get past his man. And then he strikes it so cleanly with so much pace on it, and the keeper just can't get there. A brilliant finish.
Action underway once more. Will there be a quick response from the Saints? There needs to be. Salah. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Pogba. Danger building. Morgan. Opportunity to level it. And that would have levelled up this contest.
Well, what a chance that was for the equaliser. You won't get too many chances better than that.
Takes aim. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that.
herself, but she's executed that to perfection.
Well, she could do a bit of damage. And the flag is up, offside.
Well, it's sloppy, isn't it? Just needs to hold on to it a little longer. Give it time to get back on side.
Lefebvre. Kefren Turan. Kashawi. Real attacking intent from the Velvet Touchers. Turan! Well, that is top-class goalkeeping for you.
Yeah, he barely had a moment to move, and those reflexes were absolutely top class.
Sakina Kashawi. Strong challenge. Now opening things up. And with that... the attack breaks down.
Yeah, good work. That knew exactly what was happening. The shape was good there out of possession.
Threads it nicely. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, just look how he gets his head up, spots the run. It's a lovely pass. And the finish is stunning. Struck with pace, kept it down, and the keeper's never going to get to it. That's a well-worked goal, that.
Well, the ball is rolling again, and the Velvet Touchers are really beginning to run away with this now. Jeremy Frimpong. And snuffing out the danger. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Intelligent ball, and with that... the attack fizzles out. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Gaylene! Well, she was in, make no mistake about that.
Not far away, but just couldn't find the finish.
Pressure is on. Morgan! A corner will ensue. Time for the change now. Delivering it. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Able to close down the shot. The first half here comes to an end. Well, the second half underway after a big statement made by the Velvet Touchers in the first half. Rose Lavelle. Slight miscue in the final third. Kaylin. Can she deliver? Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. Lavelle. Teammates available. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. Koundé. Well, the Velvet Touchers making sure possession changed hands. Opportunity! Oh, great save! Over the touchline for a throw-in. Decent idea. Genuine chance. Oh, quite simply a wild, wayward effort. And the less said about it, the better. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And flying forwards here. Nicely cut out. Well, I think both teams at the moment have to work on their ball control. Good-looking move. Chances on. Oh, that is marvellous goalkeeping.
That is such a crucial save. He shows really quick reactions. It's a really good stop.
Rose Lavelle. Bashar. Now with Rodman. Oh, the threat is there. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, this is so smooth. Look how she slips past her marker. And then it's great vision with a superb strike from a long way out. That's a really confident goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. And nice vision. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And over it comes. And collected with considerable ease. Dan Burn. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And possibilities for Kewell. A fine reading of the situation. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Well, a good tackle. Kewell. And on to Zawa. Counter-attacking chance. highest order.
Yeah, he's recovered the ball well there. I thought it was almost certain to be a goal.
Now she could do a bit of damage. Showing a good reading of the game. Well, he wasn't likely to get away with that. Daniele De Rossi. Lucatinia. On to De Rossi. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Oh, an incredible block. And how about that for a save? And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, they've got the result they wanted, but I've got to say it was against the run of play. They won't mind. It's all about finishing off your chances, and that's exactly what they did.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's the Lions versus the Velvet Touches.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Lamine Yamal. Determined defending. Cabela. Can they forge ahead? Well, fantastic reflex action. Well, they have room out wide, the Lions. And the keeper did well to get there first. Great effort to keep that one in play. Clara Matteo. And he's through here. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Really good challenge. Kefren Turan. Takes it on. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Well, maybe an opportunity here for the Velvet Touchers to extend their lead. And short it is. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Sloppy in possession from the Velvet Touchers. Well, that one has promise. Chances on. And it's an excellent save.
Well, I always fancied the keeper to make the save. He's really good in those situations.
Short corner it is. Fancies it. And the keeper more than equal to the task. A chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Playing it short. Well, sitting off them for now. Now, does she mean business? And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So the ball rolling again, and 2-0. And running free here. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Clara Matteo. Nice weight on the pass. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that. So on with the game, and when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. Couldn't keep the momentum going. Bellingham. Has a go! And the keeper taking it cleanly. Not the pass he had in mind.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Let's see.
Well, the second half underway after a big statement made by the Velvet Touchers in the first half. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Carmona. It's with Scholes. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Yeremy. Pushed into the penalty area. Well, the header was respectable, but the goalkeeper always seemed to have it covered. Perfect tackle. Rocio Galvez. They had the advantage. Super pass. Oh, a powerful effort. Close.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
Oh, that's brilliant play. Scholes. Great tackle from De Rossi. 30 minutes to go then. And the Velvet Touchers have it once more. Waited well. Could it be? Oh, what a save! Well, they fancy a short one. Determined defending. Ready to break, perhaps? Tremendous vision. Well, the defender's back and in a good shape. Yeremy. Committed defending. And short it is. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. And just over the crossbar.
Well, good delivery and decent contact, but he just couldn't get over it, could he?
Regained possession. Dangerous ball. A routine save. Daniele De Rossi. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Mariona. And Bellingham. Olga Carmona. How did they let that attack come to an end? And the keeper was there. She did her job. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Your assessment?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Well, offside, unfortunately. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Now a decent position. And Bellingham. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Nice looking move this. And offside all the way. Rodman. Cabela. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, they'll play a lot better than they did today and not win the game. But they stayed focused, showed a lot of character and eventually got a very good result.
That is the one.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the gantry, ready to provide all the tactical observations, is the former England international Sue Smith. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's fish and chips versus the velvet touches.
It's great to be here. I think it's going to be a really good game today. Both teams will be well up for it, so hopefully we're in for a treat.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. And here's the lineup for fish and chips.
Yeah, looks like they've lined up in a 4-4-2, and they do look balanced in this system. You can defend deep, stay compact, bring the opposition forward, then hit them quickly on the counter-attack.
What to like about that pass? Can he put it away? An early goal! It is the ideal opening.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
And fish and chips get us moving again. A swift response required after this setback. Cengiz Ünder. Good move in the making for fish and chips. Could be, and a good intervention.
Oh, it's really good awareness there, wasn't it?
Lefebvre. She's made a really important challenge. Clara Matteo. Remy Cabela. Good weight on that pass. Nicely timed tackle. And goes for goal! And the direction was that little bit off.
Well, it's a respectable effort, though, but still looking for that cushion here.
And fish and chips with the ball again. Kashawi, and he's in, and he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him, and he's having a field day.
This is a wonderful ball played through. It's great work to set up the chance. And once he's clean through, he doesn't mess about, just smashes it past the keeper. Brilliant strike.
Back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. It's looking promising. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Remy Cabella. That's a very fine piece of tackling. And a chance to whip it in here. This looks interesting. Ready to break, perhaps. But nothing comes of it. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. Clara Mateo. There to win it back. Can she find the right pass? And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Over the touchline for a throw-in.
Well, the possession stats show the visitors haven't had much of the ball, but they're allowing the opposition to keep the ball in front of them. As soon as they get into a dangerous area, they press, they win it back, and then they show that...
Sorry, Sue, a chance! And very nicely positioned to win it back. Under Guevara. And still pressing. What an important piece of defending. Gives it a go. And foiled only by the crossbar. And it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. So they get the ball moving again. And Fish and Chips will feel that they have another goal in them, perhaps. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, advantage, velvet touches after the first 45. Well, plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this game is over. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. And time for the change now. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye.
Yeah, they're keeping it so well, aren't they?
Luana Bula. Well, Fish and Chips looking ravenous here. Remy Cabella. Matteo. And unable to keep possession. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point.
Yeah, it was an incredible performance. Clearly the difference between the two sides. He's causing that back line so many problems. He'll no doubt be desperate to score a hat-trick now, though.
So half an hour remaining. Will the cross work out for them? On hit with ferocity. When accuracy was required. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Rose Lavelle. Now with De Rossi. Velvet touches are showing good width here, but the danger averted for now. Luana Buda. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. Enzo Lefebvre. And on the ball, Bujalski. Will it happen for them? So a throw in here. Vitaly Bujalski. Perfect challenge. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Vitaly Bujalski. Cengiz Ünder. Bühler. Good tackle, taken away. Cabella. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, what a very fine stop to keep them in this.
Well, that could have been game over. Time really against them now, though.
Well, that was easy on the eye. Time challenge.
Yeah, lovely tackle, well in. Timed it well, didn't he?
Could catch them on the break. And a decent delivery. It comes to absolutely nothing. Just went slightly awry for them there. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
It was a real